We are all stuck in a really bad dream where we think that we don't have any control, but we are not stuck, nor are we powerless. We have been conditioned to forget who we are. And if we truly remember who we are and we walk in our power, and that would totally disrupt the system that we live in. If you remember who you were, the system wouldn't even work on you anymore. And that is the intention of the Great Illusion. We're born in a world that tells us what to believe before we even learn how to think. The family we're born into, school, society, they hand us a script and they program us to believe that that is the way that we're supposed to live. We're supposed to chase money and prove our worth in this capitalistic society where everything is not equal. So we cannot expect equal outcomes from inequality, but yet the system makes us believe that that's exactly possible. And I'm not saying that we can't do and create the world that we want, but that is individual choice to break away from what you've been programmed to do. No one ever asked us this one question, and that is, who were we before the system told us who we were to be? And I realize that the world runs much smoother when we don't know our power. There is a spiritual disconnect, and that disconnect leads us to believe that we're just workers, just bodies that are here to power a system that enriches the few and leaves the many, but we are not here just to survive. We are creators, made with intention, connected to something that is much greater. But if we stay distracted, chasing money, validation, and material things, we never tap into that connection with our divinity. And that is the real loss, not what you don't have, but who you never become. When you look out into the world today, what do you see? We are the most technological society ever, but yet we have wars, constant strife, when there is enough here on the planet for everyone, but we don't have enough to feed everyone. Somehow people are still starving. We have the ability to build, but yet we choose destruction. That is not humanity. That is a system that is out of alignment with what is best for our souls. Our souls don't crave chaos. We are not inherently greedy, nor do we have the need to be dominant. Soul in us is creative and nurturing. And the fact that the world is the way it is kind of shows us that we're out of alignment. We are draining ourselves to fuel a system. So when we're tired and depressed, we are missing that we're putting energy into the enemy. When we're disconnected or out of place, we are not weak. We are simply at a spiritual level rejecting what isn't real. The shift in thinking, in my thinking at least, is that you don't have to fight the system to break free from it. You simply have to just stop agreeing with it and stop letting it define what your worth is. We don't have to rush through life, and we don't have to let anyone else define for us what success is. I just encourage everyone to go inward and be still and reconnect to the parts of you that are your higher being, because everything you're searching for externally starts internally. And I know most people will hear this and continue to scroll, because waking up honestly means accepting a greater level of responsibility. But if you feel something pulling at you right now, that is not coincidental. That is alignment. And once you see the illusion, you can never unsee it. So the real question is, now that you're waking up, what are you going to do with your newfound power? I appreciate you guys. Let me know what you're going to do with that power. I'll holler at y'all on the next go.